Well, yes, you might be facing some problems in your job. You might be facing some difficulties in your business. You might be facing hurdles, barriers, and obstacles in your life. You might be facing discomfort with your relationships, with your spouse, with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend. There could be a problem with your health. You might be going through a lot of mental agony, but let me reassure you that you are gonna bounce back in your life at this juncture. I mean, in the month of November 2024. You are gonna make a comeback in your life at this juncture. Well, we've all heard that there is an opportunity in an adversity. So even if you are experiencing adverse circumstances, you will find an opportunity in them. You know, a setback is a setup for a comeback. Yes, a setback is a setup for a comeback. So if you have been facing any sort of problems, difficulties, sorrows, pains, hurdles, barriers, obstacles, worries in your life in the previous months, then in the month of November 2024, let me tell you that you are gonna bounce back in your life. You are gonna make a comeback in your life. You are gonna see something in your life which will be positive. Positive for your life, positive for your business, positive for your job, positive for your health, positive for your relationships. I'd say that you are gonna see miracles in your life at this juncture. You know, I believe in miracles. Miracles are the things that God does for you, through you, as you, with you. So at this point in time, things might change dramatically and drastically for you. You wouldn't even expect such a miracle to happen in your life in the month of November 2024. But it's gonna happen. Let me tell you, let me predict, let me assure you that it's gonna happen. Nobody will be able to stop you at this point in time. You are gonna win in your life at this juncture. And at this point in time, you need to recondition your mind. You need to recondition your mind by saying that I am a champion. You need to recondition your mind by saying that I am the best. You need to recondition your mind by saying that I am made for bigger, brighter, and better things in my life. You need to say to yourself that the best is yet to come in my life. Don't let your situations and circumstances discourage you at this juncture. I mean, if you are experiencing any adverse circumstances or situations, you know, your circumstances and situations are not permanent. Even you aren't permanent. Then how can your situations and circumstances be permanent? So you need to believe in this, that things are gonna change in the month of November 2024. And if you believe that things are gonna change, I mean for the better, it's gonna happen. You know, if you keep on thinking negative things about yourself, negative things about your life, then negative is gonna happen. But if you say that I am the best, I am a champion, I am a masterpiece, because I am the piece of the master, God, then you are God. I mean, when God does a thing, God always wins. You being God's child, you have that same spirit like God, that same soul. Whether or not you believe it, God and you are cut from the same cloth. God and you are branches of the same tree. That same power is in you. It's just that you haven't discovered that. It's just that you haven't realized that power of God in you. Hence, you aren't able to do what God has done. I agree that you will not be able to create a world like God, but God has given you the power, strength to overcome any adversity in this world and create your own world. Yes, you can create your own world, your own small world. And if we are sincere and honest in creating our own small world, then this entire world will become a better place to live in. But at this point in time, in the month of November 2024, you need to focus on what you are doing. You need to focus on what your goals and dreams are. If you give up on your goals and dreams, that is not a good life to live. Yes, you came on this planet Earth not to eat, drink, or sleep. You came on this planet Earth to fulfill your purpose of life, to fulfill your goals and dreams of your life. And if you don't do this, then you are doing injustice to your life. This life which has been given to us by God is a gift of God to us. But how we live our life is our gift to God. So you should make a conscious, deliberate, and a determined effort to live the best possible version of yourself. And in turn, you will be contributing to this God's world. Well, the logic is simple that if you become better, the world becomes better a tad bit. Even if you don't realize the world is getting better, at least you are getting better. Your world is getting better. So at this point in time, you need to focus on the things which you are doing and keep doing those things at this point in time, whether you see success or failure in it. And failure doesn't mean that the thing which you are doing, that the thing which you are attempting to do will not happen in your life. It will happen in your life sooner rather than later. But you need to believe this. And when you believe in a thing, you will never quit. Quitting will never be an option for you if you believe in a certain thing. Your belief in what you are doing, your belief in yourself, your belief in your talents and gifts will make miracles happen in your life. And if you aren't getting the results which you want in your life, if you aren't seeing the success which you want in your life, you will have to change you at this point in time, because they are your results. You'll have to change something about you if you want some change in the results. If you want to see success and prosperity in your life, the major key to transform your failures into success is you. If you do something easy, your life is gonna be hard. But if you do something hard, your life is gonna be easy. Yes, if you do these easy things, if you complain, if you blame the government, if you blame the weather, if you blame your spouse, if you blame your children, if you blame your mother or father for your circumstances, for your situations, then you are doing something very easy. But if you work on yourself, if you develop yourself, if you develop your skills, if you cultivate good habits, behaviors in your life, which is hard, which is difficult for most of the people to do on this planet Earth, then your life is gonna be easy. At this point in time, you need to do something which your future self will say, "Hey, I'm glad you made that decision in your life." You need to take care of your mind at this point in time. Yes, you need to take care of your mind at this point in time. You need to mind your mind at this point in time. You need to think the right things, say the right things at this point in time, because death and life is in the tongue. If you say that it's gonna happen, it will happen. And if you say it's not gonna happen, then nothing in this world can make it happen. Don't start thinking too much. Don't overthink at this point in time. A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think except thoughts. Hence, that person loses touch with reality. And then that person starts to live in an illusion. But it's time to wake up now in the month of November 2024. You see, thinking will never solve your problem. Action will. Work will. Nothing will work unless you do. In the month of November 2024, don't think, what if it doesn't work out for you? Don't think, what if I become a failure. Don't think, what if I fail? Don't think, what if I'm not able to handle? Don't think, what if they judge me? Don't think, what if they criticize me, condemn me, make fun of me? Don't think I'll look weird if I do this or that. Don't think, what if people make fun of me if I make a mistake in this particular thing which I am doing? Don't think, what if I look bad? I look stupid. Don't think, what if I'm hurt again? Don't think, what if it doesn't work out? In other words, poor thinking habits keeps a person poor. Instead, you need to think, what if I do this and this turns out to be the best decision I have ever taken in my life? What if this becomes the best thing I have done in my life? What if it becomes a success? What if I become famous? What if I become famous by doing this thing? You need to think, what if it works out for you? Everything works out for you. You need to think, what if I take this decision and this decision becomes the best decision I have taken in my life? What if I do this and I become a millionaire? So instead of thinking the negative, you need to start thinking positive at this point in time. Let me tell you that in order to neutralize one negative thought, you need to replace that negative thought with 17 positive thoughts. So that is the power of a negative thought, that once if you say or think something negative about yourself, your situation, your life, then you will have to replace that thing. You will have to neutralize that thing by at least 17 affirmations, 17 positive thoughts or affirmations in your life in order to neutralize that. So at this point in time, make sure you start thinking positive. And if you start thinking positive, everything is gonna be positive. Whatever you are seeing in this world was first in somebody's mind. Yes, it germinated in somebody's mind and then it became a reality. So be very conscious of what you are planting in your mind at this point in time, because whatever you plant in your mind, you will get that. In other words, if you plant pumpkin seeds, you are gonna get pumpkin. The logic is simple. And let me tell you that wherever you are in your life, you made an appointment to be there. Your thoughts have brought you this far. Nobody has done anything bad or good for you. It is you who has made an appointment to be here. Everything which you see in this world today was first born in somebody's mind. This airplane, this computer, this smartphone, this rocket, this ship, all of the things which you see was first part of somebody's mind. So if you want to manifest some things in your life, you will have to start thinking about that. You will have to ponder over that. You need to eat, drink and sleep that thing which you want in your life. And if you do that, it's gonna happen. So in the month of November 2024, you need to recondition your mind. You need to think positive thoughts. You need to say this to yourself, that a setback is a setup for a comeback. Well, this is all I wanted to tell you all about the month of November 2024. If you want some specific predictions about yourself, you are most welcome to contact me. Well, like I always say, that if you wish to know your future through astrology and you are determined to live the best possible version of yourself, well, one must always try to live his or her best version of themselves, because there is only one life to live. There are no duplicates of a life. You will never get a chance to live this beautiful human life once again. And if you want to enhance your luck in your life, if you want to boost your luck in your life, if you want to increase and improve your luck in your life, then I want to tell you all, I have several remedies for you. These remedies which I'm talking about are a fusion of astrological remedies, Vastu remedies and religious remedies, which can be utilized by any person of any religion. And if you want me to pray for you, because prayer can move mountains. So if you want me to pray for your health, wealth, success, money, business, career, job, relationships, love relationships, marriage, married life, children, property, education, etc., 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 then also you may contact me. You may also contact me for a Vastu instrument. This Vastu instrument can solve all your Vastu problems of your home, office, or factory. And if you are hell-bent on taking your life from the ridiculous to the sublime, from the low point to the high point, from nothing to something, then you may contact me over WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video. Have a great day and a great life ahead. God bless you all. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma Kali.